So part 19 of this guide is going to kick off and start with some story here with our party members just defeating a mission, and now we're going to kind of dive into the past of some of our characters here, particularly with Toshiro and some items that he's acquired.
No mistaking it. Those are bandages.
Really? Sorry, but could I see those for a moment?
What the?
Who could that be this late in the evening? Come in.
Ah, there you are. I heard I'd find you here. Huh? You look fine, more or less.
Hmm? I'm sorry, but I don't believe we've met. Perhaps you're mistaking me for someone else.
No, you're definitely who I've been looking for. Toshiro Kasukabe, Mr. Class President.
Well, I suppose you're not mistaken then. What did you need to discuss with me?
Relax. No need to be so formal with me. It's not like I have to have a reason to be here. This is the student council room, and I am a student.
You have an upperclassman uniform, but I haven't seen you here before. Are you a new transfer?
All business, aren't you? You got me, though. I already knew this school was fancy, but they push the decorum here pretty hard, don't they? I'll pick it up eventually, and if not, then no biggie. I got curious about you, so I started asking around. Pretty impressive rep you've got there. A ton of talent, a connected family, stellar grades, your whole future set up. You even got elected student council president as a first year. Nobody done that here before you.
Why are you describing me to myself? Is this some kind of awkward ribbing? If you don't have any council business, please see yourself out. I'm quite busy here.
Oh, sorry if I upset you. I'm just interested in you, I swear. I mean, getting beat up by a whole gang of delinquents? They don't even do that in manga anymore.
So you saw that?
I even thought for a second that I'd find you here all covered in bandages.
What a bizarre way of thinking.
Still, you jumped into that mess by yourself, all to help that other student getting mugged, didn't you? You're not just a president. You're a student council superhero. You know, I actually like the sound of that.
I wasn't doing anything so noble. I merely happened on the scene. Once I knew what was going on, I had no choice but to get involved. I also only became student council president because it'll look good on my college application. Besides, my father told me I need experience as a public figure to ensure I can take up the family's work. But never mind all that, I'm digressing. What I mean to say is I've learned a valuable lesson about poking my nose into other people's business.
Huh. Still, you ended up rescuing the kid, right?
Well, those miscreants seemed too tired to go back to bullying him once they had their fill assaulting me. Don't you have somewhere to be? It's well past time for students to still...
Oh, right. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Eri Natsuhara. Nice to meet ya. Kasukabe-kun, I've got a hunch about you. This is where you usually hang out after school, right? I'll drop by and bug you again later.
Huh?
See ya!
Ugh.
Oh, my bad. I meant to give you this earlier. Here. See ya!
What are... Some bandages. What is with that girl?
Uh-huh. Hey! Was that? Yeah. I bet we saw the same thing. I still can't wrap my head around it, though. That was so full of twists, I don't even know where to start.
That was Toshiro in the uniform, yeah? The student council president?
He was called a first year, so I'm guessing he was around my age.
He had some fire in him, didn't he? More than now, at least.
But it looks like he's never been much of a fighter, huh?
Indeed. Safe to say he's grown to become one of those types who favors nagging over physical conflict.
Couldn't you just have called it dialoguing at least? No, there's something more important to discuss now.
Good point. Now that we have what seems to be the key in this place, we can get out of here. Yep, we'll have plenty to talk about on the other side of the door.
So about what we saw together. That wasn't a figment of our imaginations.
You mean we witnessed something that actually took place?
Yes, I'm sure of it. Although, I'd forgotten the event entirely until now.
So part 19 of this guide is going to kick off and start with some story here with our party members just defeating a mission, and now we're going to kind of dive into the past of some of our characters here, particularly with Toshiro and some items that he's acquired.
Well, that was when I first met Natsuhara-senpai. She joined the council shortly after, and...
She had you totally whipped?
That's an awful way to put it, but it's unfortunately not far from the truth either. Regardless, she was also the kind of person who couldn't stand mistreatment or injustice. Whenever she caught wind of problems with the school or students in trouble, she'd run to me with a report. Every time she would try to convince me with a "Toshiro, let's fight the good fight." I initially agreed to help so I could keep tabs on her. She was such a reckless student council member. Before I knew it, she had us running all over the school together. We tackled all sorts of issues at that school. Bullying, unfair school rules. Heck, by the end, we were even giving career and relationship advice. At some point, the student council room became more of a counseling room for the average student. The students were always grateful whenever we were able to help them. I found that especially gratifying, since I was fed up with my father's alternative expectations for me. Looking back at the time, I think we did a lot of good together. And then... that's all I'm able to remember. But why? I can't. It's like something's fogging my memory.
Hey, don't push it too hard. We all shared that vision when you touched the bandage. That's what restored your memory. There are supposed to be 4 keys, right? Maybe we can learn more from finding the others.
True. And there are still a few more things I want to get to the bottom of. Especially about Natsuhara-senpai. And you as well, Irina.
There's a bit too much resemblance for it to be a coincidence, huh?
Totally. They even have the same chemistry together.
Think so? I mean, we may look similar, but I don't boss you around that much. Right, Toshiro?
Really? What do you expect me to say?
It's more like he's in the palm of your hand and you're crushing him.
Yeah, as flat as a pancake.
Well, is that really how you all see me?
I have to admit, though, there's one thing that's been stuck on my mind. It's been nagging me ever since we came to this world. When I saw the visions of Toshiro's memory, I felt something stirring in my own head. That girl. She's someone from your own world, right? Ever since I heard we're in a world made from Toshiro's heart, I've been thinking, what am I, exactly?
Irina.
I have a few ideas I could share, but nothing for certain. Ultimately, I have a feeling you're entirely different from any of the entities we're familiar with.
I see. Right. No matter what I turn out to be, in the end, I'm still me.
Nailed it! No matter what you are, you'll always be you. Just like Mona will always be a cat, yeah?
Check the transitive property, pal. And keep me out of your analogies.
Thanks, guys. Well, no use thinking about it now. How about we get back to it? We've still got 3 more things to find, right?
Yep, now that we've got the one, let's head back to the Rebel Club room next. Yeah, especially since we can assume another fight's waiting for us behind the next door. Let's head back and find out where the next one is.
Back out the hideout, this opens up another conversation for us to listen to or watch, and that is the conversation which is entitled Thanks Instead of Sorry. And as usual, we're gonna speed this up here because there's no voice dialogues for the conversations, and we can read the text to follow along, so I've sped this conversation up a good amount. But this is conversation number 21 out of the 30 that we need. So this gives us another good data point to how we are progressing towards the game. We're getting closer to 30, so we should be closer to the outcome for this game in general. So we have all of our characters here talking at LeBlanc, and we get our GP. And now we're gonna start another quest. I've sped up the text of the quest this time because the quest text also can take a little bit of time and it doesn't add too much value either. So feel free to watch it or pass along. We're also going to speed up some of our skills here and allocate them accordingly, because this just like any of the quests here, we're locked into certain characters. So that's gonna start this next quest, which is quest number 10 for a balancing axe. So in this quest, a balancing axe, we have 4 turns to defeat all the enemies. As you can see, we have the same type of layout as our missions to date. We have these hellish kind of backdrops, and we have these enemies here on the left that are all bunched up and kind of hiding behind a stone. So we'll try and use this opportunity to get some once mores and to just do some damage with double magic attacks. So you can see we got the once more trigger there. And now we're gonna lure out this Legionnaire guy, who's actually able to jump over the wall there and attack us. So we get another once more.
Nice going, Fox. Here we go. Eat it.
Such insolence.
I'll do my best.
we also have these enemies down here at the bottom. And keep in mind, we are locked into using Yusuke, Haru. Who aren't my favorite, but especially with Yusuke, but more than adequate here. We trigger a triple threat on these enemies down at the bottom, leaving us with just a couple remaining. We finally killed this enemy up top here. Now we just have the one down at the bottom. And he has such few health that we should be able to take care of him. And down he goes. So that takes care of the 10th mission. Wasn't too bad. We were mostly able to brute force it. Didn't do anything too clever strategy wise. And we got it with a turn to spare. So that quest is not as bad as some of the other ones that we've had in the past. And as you can see here, we have our post-quest dialogue, as usual, between our party members, Joker, Haru, and Yusuke. And we get our reward for it. Now we're back at the hideout. We'll allocate the recently acquired GP that we have.
Next on the docket for this key hunt. The next key is located in the cafeteria.
The cafeteria.
Now we're back at the hideout for some story conversation.
Could I at least start a tab?
Rein it in, Inari. Let's focus on the job first, all right?
And I'm sure your tab at Kose is bad enough already.
Considering how hostile this place can get, you better not try sneaking any food.
Right? Well, I can understand getting hungry, but we've got a job waiting for us in that cafeteria.
If I had to wager, I'd guess it's on the second floor. Is that right?
That's correct. Just go up the nearest stairwell, continue on straight, and you'll find it. Sounds like you already knew that, though. So you better not waste any more time and just get going.
I did, didn't I? Whatever the case may be, we should get going. I'll lead the way, if you don't mind. If everyone's ready.
This floor of the building ultimately looks the same as the last.
The cafeteria should be just ahead. Let's hurry.
Hey, Toshiro. Is this the same school that you went to?
Yes. It's been quite some time since I graduated. But I can tell that I'm slowly starting to remember. It may be distorted or inaccurate here and there, but I can say with absolute certainty that this is the same building.
Any idea who could be in charge here?
Can you remember anyone who caused problems for you? Maybe the other students?
No, it hasn't all come back yet.
consequences.
Speak of the devil. So, I guess I'm talking to the big cheese, yeah? Look, I don't know who you are, but get in our way and we'll mess you up. Got it?
You mess me up. You idiot. You have no idea what that would do.
Who are you already?
Who am I? You mean you've forgotten? But you're the one who knows me best.
I guess that's it.
Whoever it was, it sounded like you recognized me. Damn it, only I could remember.
Well, I suppose this is the first unknown kingdom ruler we've encountered. We're likely coming to blows with another eccentric character, like Maria and Yoshiki were.
He's the one making life tough for those guys back at the hideout, yeah? Well, I'm all for punching the guy out, but we need to collect whatever these keys are supposed to be for that to happen.
I'm picking up a big open space just ahead of us. Looks like Toshiro was right on the money. That's our next destination.
So this is their cafeteria? Oh, it's pretty huge.
It certainly feels like the quintessential cafeteria. This room has the nicest vibe of the whole building.
I believe I'm remembering more now. The food here was quite popular, especially for the price. I'd heard that this place was constantly packed with students and lines during lunchtime.
You heard. So you never actually ate here?
I was never one for crowded places like this. From what I remember, I was always cooped up in the student council room with a homemade bento.
Boy, do I relate to that. Cafeterias are for normies. Definitely not my kind of scene. I'd probably explode if I ever got forced to eat in one!
It's not life or death. It's just a food room.
Look, another one of those doors. Time to find out what the second key is.
So after that story bit now, we are in for another mission. So this one, we are back in the lava rocks. We have 7 turns this time. And as you can see, we already have a speaker that is going to be forbidding some rules here, right from the gate. That's not a huge problem that we're concerned about. We'll start off by mailing this enemy near us here to get a once more opportunity.
What to do here? I'm ready.
And we'll do the same on the other side here. We have that triple threat. And that takes care of this enemy. So we got a couple enemies down just our first turn. We got a once more here.
I'll do my best. Nice positioning, Alarm.
And we're just gonna end with a charge attack. So some more enemies spawned, which is nice that they did that now. We didn't have to clear out all the enemies first for them to come spawn. So what we're going to try and do in this one is we have people on the left and people on the right, and that's going to maximize our triple threat window to try and kill the enemies in the the middle, we have these elevators here that we can use to go up and down to try and get some more, picking off some enemies in the middle if we need to.
I'll cut them down. I am thou. Now. Let's go. Now's the time.
Oh, right, Joker! Nice hiding spot.
Let's go.
Nice one, Joker. You'll be safe there.
You're done.
Oh, that'll be Joker. You got him.
Like the nuts.
What to do?
And as you can see, that's what we're doing here. We have a triple threat window. It's pretty large, spanning across the entire map here.
Checkmate. Cut them down. Persona. Poema.
Three enemies remaining. You can do it. I'll do my best. That's perfect. You'll be safe there. You win quick, Ernie. You have knocked back. Seriously not good.
Wipe them out. Time to raise the curtain.
What to do here?
Persona. Take that.
Oh, that'll be Joker. You got him.
Nice. Cut them down. All right. Oh, perfectly ready. Now then. Nice. Cut them down.
What to do here?
Let's end it.
So we can activate this triple threat here
Wipe them out.
to kill even more enemies. We still have some work to do.
I am thou. Wipe them out. Poema.
Here I go.
With 4 turns remaining, we got one of our speaker mandates about not using that if we abuse we'll get penalized for.
You would not pass. Seriously not good.
I'll cut them down. Time to raise the curtain. Poema. That sounds good. I'm perfectly ready.
What to do here?
Wipe them out. All right. I'll cut them down.
What to do here?
Wipe them out. Tremble before us.
So here's the triple threat yet again.
Oh man.
To get rid of a couple more enemies. And now you can see we have 5 more that have spawned at the beginning of where we started the map. So keep that in mind, that if you are doing this mission the first time, you will get more enemies spawning at the end. So try and spend that up. Kind of keep that in mind and try and hopefully be closer to the side of the map so that you can engage them sooner. We don't want them running all around and creating a lot of open space, because that certainly will cause problems and make it harder to complete in the amount of turns that we need. But we'll start off with using Haru's special ability here because it covers a lot of ground. This ability that she has will give us another credit for a unique persona skill, so we'll have one more of those out of the way. We still have a good amount of enemies here, and they still have a good amount of health, so we'll have to keep at it and hopefully get a triple threat to close it out here. So there's the once more. Looks like one of them might stay out of it, but we can keep maneuvering around to try and get them all. And there you have it. We managed to ensnare them all there in that triple threat there. So with that, we have completed this mission.
And that settles the matter.
Another key to the
Now,
past.
the second so-called key.
And now we're going to end the video with quite a bit of dialogue between our characters here. And that's what's going to round out a lot of story here for this chapter.
Suggestion box. Basically, it's a way to collect people's complaints and requests anonymously. Although, this one appears to be empty. Think this will jog any memories, Toshiro?
Can't say for sure, but if it's the same as last time, let's use it.
Yep, you called it. So tired. I pulled an all-nighter on a mock exam. Entrance exams might be important, but that doesn't change the fact that they suck.
Overnight cramming is actually counterproductive. Sleep is necessary for committing what you've learned to memory. You might make it by cramming for regular tests, but comprehensive ones like entrance exams require long-term memory for any chance.
Oh good, I can get some shut-eye during this lecture.
I don't give you lectures, I give you advice, which you clearly need. If anything, I should lecture you on how to take advice properly.
Yeah. By the way, I noticed earlier, the suggestion box has been awfully empty lately.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's because we've taken care of everything by now. You're going to run yourself ragged if you're always looking for trouble to clean up, Aerie.
You're saying I should turn a blind eye to people in need? That'll run me even more ragged.
Please, try putting yourself in my shoes for once. Can't you just enjoy the peace and quiet as the fruits of your labor?
I sure hope you're right. But something's still bugging me. Isn't the vibe at school kinda weird now?
Weird?
Come in!
Hi. Someone said that you guys hear out people in trouble?
Yep, whatever it is, you can lay it on your future Prime Minister here.
Don't say such ridiculous things.
How come? One day, you'll be a Diet member, and then you'll make Prime Minister, yeah?
I've never said anything of the sort.
What? You don't remember your speech? I'll never take favors from my father. I'll stand on my own 2 feet.
I've definitely never said that. You must do the worst impression I've ever seen.
Huh? Objection, Your Honor. Wait, is that a Prime Minister or a judge? Oh, sorry. Here, grab a seat and hit us with the deeds.
Vice Principal Nakabachi's been blackmailing students and staff here?
I was such an idiot. I thought my chances at college, my whole life, would be over if the school found out I'd been working at a nightclub.
And when Nakabachi stumbled onto your secret, he proposed a deal to keep you off the hook. He ordered you to dig up dirt on other students and report back to him, correct?
Then he'd use that information to pressure them into bringing him even more dirt on other people. He just kept creating more and more victims until eventually he even had the teachers under his thumb.
There's no way to tell who's working for Nakabachi, so I didn't know who to trust with this. It's all my fault. I did something so stupid just to pay my tuition. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry for melting down like that. So, now what?
Thank you for telling us. I know it wasn't easy. This is a pretty huge issue, so it's gonna take some time, but we'll handle it.
I don't care what happens to me anymore. So please, I'm begging you, please.
Nakabachi was hired here very recently, but he was promoted to vice principal right away. It may have been unexpected, but nobody would guess this was how he pulled it off. Any student here would be terrified to lose their college prospects. It's no wonder how he was able to exploit that.
That's just sick. How could he use people and torture them like that?
It sounds like the entire school's in a bizarre standoff, what with everyone spying on each other for Nakabachi. This certainly explains why you felt something off here. That said, this is clearly beyond the scope of what the student council can handle. If we make one wrong move, we could be done for ourselves. What's your take, Eri? Eri?
Ah, God! I am so pissed right now. I don't care how badly Nakabachi wants to be in charge. He has no right to put Yuri through that kind of hell. I thought schools and the staff were supposed to protect students, but not this messed up place. The way he's running this school now, it's like his own little dictatorship or something. He's done for if he's really doing this. Toshiro, you've got to help me.
I thought you'd say as much. From the sounds of things, you're looking to assemble a full-on rebellion.
Toshiro, that's exactly it. We'll start a rebellion. Ah, great idea.
Please don't take my jokes at face value. At any rate, we're going to investigate this. I have to know the truth. That's right. Nakabachi. Ichiro Nakabachi. He was just a run-of-the-mill music teacher who got promoted to vice principal out of school. After hearing Yuri's story, Eri and I went around the school investigating. Turning up leads wasn't easy, but Eri was persistent enough that we eventually had a grasp of the situation. Simply put, the results were jaw-dropping. Sexual harassment, embezzlement, extortion, other abuses of power, all being covered up by the administration. And to top it all off, Nakabachi had been promised a promotion to principal. He essentially had full reign of the school.
Ugh, another turd for a teacher.
The world's a big place, big enough for plenty of pieces of shit to run their schools.
To blackmail his own student. I can't imagine how Yuri felt at the time.
But Nakabachi had covered his tracks, so ultimately we weren't able to collect any conclusive evidence. Without concrete proof, we had to put our hopes on the victims' testimonies.
What is it? Did they testify?
I'm sorry. I can't remember the rest.
Well, we certainly learned enough this time around to put one question to bed. I'd wager that the ruler of this kingdom is Vice Principal Nakabachi.
And I bet you're right. Now, let's wrap this up so we can get out of here already.
Well, at least we've got an idea of who might be running this place. Plus the second key to boot. Let's go back to the hideout so we can hammer out our next steps.
So after that long story segment, we're back at the hideout, and we have another conversation available to us. This one is called Aries' favorite phrase. So this is the 20-second conversation available to us. So make sure you grab this one before you head on to the next mission and so forth, because of course we're going to need all of them for the trophy. So with that, that's going to wrap up this video with this final conversation here, number 22 out of 30, and I'll see you in the next video.